from VOA Learning English. This is the Education Report. Last week, we talked about the main test of English as a foreign language. We continue with a student's view of differences between the two tests. Tricky Courtney Ursary compares the internet-based test of English as a foreign language, TOEFL IBT, with the International English Language Testing System, IELTS. Ms. Courtney-Ursary said the computer-based speaking sector of the TOEFL IBT was difficult for her because she basically had to speak with a computer. She said there were 20 or 30 people in the room. When she was about to speak, the person next to her also started to speak. She said she lost her concentration because she could hear what the other person was saying. She said talking to a real person during the IELTS was much easier. The listening sections of the TOEFL, IBT, and IELTS are also different. The IELTS listening section used to record speeches and to record the questions. The TOEFL IBT uses classroom talks given by teachers and class discussions involving students. Ms. Courtney-Ursary finds the TOEFL IBT listening section harder because there is wider use of idioms. Her advice is to pay attention and take notes as much as possible. Ms. Courtney-Ursary's plan for success is to study, and study more. She started preparing at least 2 months before the test. She also advises to study with books rather than free online test materials. Our students' last word of advice is to be rested and well fed when you take the test. For VOA Learning English, I'm Caroline Bresuti.